The days of mass travel, of checklist travel, of do it for social media travel are over. And if you work in travel, tourism, and hospitality, you're likely thinking, when's it all going to go back to the way it was pre-pandemic? The truth is, it's not. But it's gonna be okay. We both knew this would happen. Maybe not a pandemic, but at some point the boom was going to go bust. The old way of doing things was never really sustainable. Flights overbooked, hotels oversold, attractions overrun. For over 2 decades, I've planned incentive travel programs, corporate events, and destination management for Fortune 500 firms. I've led in professional industry associations, and I've seen travel rebound after 9/11 and after the Great Recession, yet I haven't seen anything like this. But right here, right now, you and I stand on the threshold of opportunity, a rare opportunity, to transform the way it was into the way it could be, into the way it should be. Because we have changed, and so has travel. After unprecedented times of isolation and upheaval, of grief and goodbyes, we know what matters and what does not. We faced our mortality, and now we want meaningful travel. Not cookie cutter, not run-of-the-mill, not mass travel. Heads in beds, turn and burn, twirl the skirt, snap the shot, check it off, depart. Those days are gone. And that means travel marketing has to change. The old way of marketing your destination, your property, your brand, won't quite work. It's not bad, it's just different. But don't worry, I'll show you how it works. Because what do we say in our industry? What have we always said? We say it's all about connections. It's all about engagement. It's all about relationships. The relationship inspires the traveler to return again and again to your destination, to your property, to you. It's no longer a check mark on the list. It's part of their legacy. It's part of their identity. I get that. At the peak of our careers, my husband and I suddenly and unexpectedly stepped out of the spotlight to accompany his mama, the last of our beloved parents, on her final journey. Paul and I were just drinking coffee that Tuesday morning, getting ready for work, when the ringing phone jarred us. 45 minutes later, clothes tossed hurriedly into suitcases, keys thrown to our doorman, we were in a sedan en route to SFO for the next flight to Toronto. If she makes it through the night, the doctor said, it'll be a miracle. Well, that miracle happened, and I promised to be with her until the end. From that moment on, every day for 2 years in hospitals and nursing homes started this way. Tell me a story, Mama would say. Tell me a story, I'd say. In exquisite detail, we relived her adventures in Africa, in Asia, in Europe. Right before my eyes, she transformed into a completely different person, someone young and vital and courageous, with an epic and wonderful life, even though in that moment we were confined to an armchair, a wheelchair, and a hospital bed. Her travels were part of her legacy. When Mama's journey was over, Paul and I understood the profound power of storytelling. So we refocused, redefined, and redesigned our agency to help shine the spotlight on travel, tourism, and hospitality brands as visual storytellers. His pictures, her words, and yours. So, how do you market meaningful travel? Well, you approach it like an incentive travel program, the ultimate in meaningful travel. Incentive travel programs are motivational experiences with business results, VIP, curb-to-curb group programs that inspire, reward, and motivate top performers to achieve and exceed corporate goals. Incentive travel is the smallest segment of the global travel industry, yet with the highest per person spend, and it delivers longer lasting satisfaction than cash or gifts. What I learned from planning incentive travel programs is how to research, design, and deliver the highest level experiences to the greatest degree, how to create a cohesive end-to-end storyline rather than a snapshot. Whenever we travel, professionally or personally, I see everything through this prism. Right off the plane, I'm thinking how to make the arrival experience smoother. Do they have porters? Where will I place staff with signage? What's the ground transportation like? Everything from first arrival to final departure connects to the storyline, not to a snapshot. This is the future of travel and the future of travel marketing. Anyone can take a snapshot. Not everyone can tell a story. The story of your destination is what will attract customers, not once, but again and again. It's what they'll tell their friends and family. It's what they'll remember on their final journey. To me, there are 5 key components to telling a magnetic travel story. First, let's imagine the unique. You're so excited to go sightseeing, but this is no public tour with canned narration. Today, you'll see, hear, and taste the city's best aboard a luxurious private coach with a professional guide. At iconic stops and scenic photo ops, staff welcome you. You go behind the scenes at world-famous places, sample tasty treats, enjoy an exclusive music performance, and more on this one-of-a-kind exploration. Next, imagine the exclusive. Today, the landmark Major League Baseball stadium opens exclusively for you. The team mascot welcomes you with a keepsake photo. Hey, that's you on the scoreboard. You explore the clubhouse, dugouts, press room, and other off-limit areas. Chef stations dish up ballpark favorites and gourmet delights alike. Fantasy baseball dreams come true at batting practice with the team coaches. A custom team jersey emblazoned with your name completes this 1-in-a-million home run hit. Now, imagine the wow. You're dressed to impress for a farewell dinner cruise in Paris. But this is no typical tourist boat. This is an opulent private yacht, custom built for royalty. And tonight, you rule the river. Violinists serenade as the acclaimed Michelin-starred chef prepares a feast on board. A master sommelier introduces wines perfectly paired to each course. At midnight, you raise a flute of champagne as the Eiffel Tower dazzles and delights with its light show. Wow, you say when disembarking this once-in-a-lifetime event. I can't wait to see what they do next year. That's what you want travelers to say when they depart. Wow, I can't wait to come back here next year. 2 more components complement the unique, the exclusive, the wow, which are the hidden gems and the quiet in between. The hidden gem is just that, a little jewel, a locals only vibe, a special surprise, a delightful discovery just around the corner and off the beaten track. The quiet in between is something no one asks for, but everyone needs. It's the inspiration, the feeling, the resonance. Yeah, that sounds a little woo, but it's what cements the relationship. It's the reason people travel somewhere not once, but twice, and then again and again. It's when your destination starts to feel like their home. They feel at ease. They feel like themselves. It's no longer an experience. It's part of their identity. Your destination is part of who they are. This is how to create a storyline and not just a snapshot. How to tell the story in real, authentic, genuine ways. A story that's told not only by yourself, but also by others. Because you know, it's not what we say about ourselves, it's what others say about us. What travelers say about you, online and to each other, is revenue, recurring revenue. It's relevancy, sustainability, long-term growth. When you invest in telling a story, people become invested in you. Because in the end, it's not our things, not our awards and ovations, not our status or followers or likes. In the end, it's the moments we remember, the faces and places we recall, our lore and legacy that remain. Meaningful travel is part of a meaningful life. So, tell me a story. Thank you.